Hello YouTube and welcome to Nerd Talk Comic Reviews. New title. Yeah. Right, so today I'm gonna bring you Justice League number 45, Darkseid Wars Part 5. Last issue, Darkseid got killed by the Anti-Monitor. Let's find out what happens in this one. Opens with black, then like a streak of blood, splatter of blood, and everyone's like, Darkseid's dead. Holy shit. And just the Justice League is just, well, what's left of the Justice League on Earth is just looking at Darkseid's body, and it's just dying, or dead, and it's got a gaping hole in it, and Black Racer Flash is just like, was that me? And then Mr. Miracle is like, well, I mean, yes and no, but you're kind of being controlled by the Black Racer, who is Death. And he's just like, I'm really sorry because we can't separate you. And Flash is just like, why are you apologizing? This is awesome. I don't want to escape death. I want to control it. And so, the Flash, God of Death. It's just right there, and he looks like a badass. It's really cool. And then we go to Superman and Lex Luthor fighting. And, you know, obviously Superman is all apocalypse charged and kicking Lex Luthor's ass. And he's just like, destroys Lex Luthor's armor and is like, if I ever see you again, you're gonna look like your armor. And then it's just like, Superman, God of Strength. And then Superman leaves. And then we go to Batman and Hal Jordan. And Batman's like, oh, well, Darkseid's dead. We don't have to be here anymore. And Green Lantern's like, well, you need to get off of that chair. And, oh yeah, Batman, God of Knowledge. Didn't see that one coming. And then, like, Green Lantern's like, you need to get off the chair. And then all of a sudden, like, he gets this weird, Green Lantern gets this weird image thing, and Batman's like, all the parademons that were under Darkseid's control aren't under Darkseid's control anymore. And so they're looking for the biggest light in the universe, and Green Lantern's like, oh crap, and Batman's like, I'm going back to Gotham to be the Batman they deserve. And pieces out. Back to Lex, who's being chased down by people, and he's still in Apocalypse, and he's just like, who are you guys? And the chick's like, we're the Forgotten People. And he goes, should I know who you are? And he's like, should I be scared? And the chick's like, only if you knew who we were. And he's like, okay, what do you want? And they're like, our blind prophet prophesies that a human would show up after Darkseid's death and be our savior. And they're like, are you him? And Lex is like, yeah, totally, that's me. And then it cuts back to, like, the Justice League, and the Flash is like, this is good. I am Death now. I can do what's right. And then you get Barry Allen actually talking. Barry Allen's like, no, this is wrong. This is very wrong. You need to get out of my head. And then the Black Racer is like, you can't outrun death. And the Flash is like, I'm gonna try. And then pieces out. And then Shazam starts hearing voices in his head. And then Shazam becomes God of Gods. And he's just got multiple things going on in his head, and he just takes off. And everyone's just like, crap, what do we do? Like, we need to go after Flash, and we need to go after Shazam. We're gonna have to, like, do something. And then trouble arises in this paradise. As in, the Darkseid's followers appear. Calabac and all of them are like, hey, yeah, we're not dead. Darkseid might be dead, but we're not. We're gonna kill you just because. That's essentially how that conversation goes. Back to Lex. They're like, right, so if you're the human that we think you are, Darkseid's dead, so all of Darkseid's power is going to come back to Apocalypse, and you're going to absorb it. If you die, you're who you say you are. If you don't die, you're not who you say you are. If you don't die, then you are who you say you are. I don't know why I got so tongue-tied there. Whatever. So all of Darkseid's power crashes down on Lex Luthor, and it looks like he's getting obliterated. And then we cut to Grail and the other chick, the other Amazon chick, and they're like, and the chick is like, Grail, what is the Anti-Monitor doing? And she's like, he's becoming Mobius because Darkseid is dead, so the anti-life equation doesn't mean anything anymore. And then it ends with Lex Luthor, God of Apocalypse, because he actually was able to just absorb Darkseid's powers, which is terrifying. And now we have 6 one-shots coming. Batman, Flash, Green Lantern, Superman, Shazam, and Lex Luthor. 6 one-shots that are being spawned from the Darkseid Wars, which I'm going to do all 6 in one video. Regardless of how they come out, I'm going to do all 6 one video. Because next month, when Darkseid War number 6 comes out, I guess, or at least Justice League 45 comes out, it's going to be the return of Mobius. So the return of who the Anti-Monitor used to be. So yeah, Justice League number 45. If you've been following along just by me, I would really say actually pick up the story because it's amazing. The art looks awesome. The story is just getting more interesting because now, with the death of Darkseid, multiple gods have been spawned out of his death, and some awesome heroes are now gods. And the whole thing kind of like, will absolute power corrupt absolutely? And that's awesome. It's really interesting that Wonder Woman is like our ride-along character. It's a really good book. I would suggest check it out. Buy it online. Go to your local comic book store. Just do one of those 2 things if you actually want to read it. But other than that, comment, like, subscribe, share the video if you enjoyed this. I'll catch you guys later. Peace out.